Hello, this is George Aguirre reporting for week 11 for Sendura Now. This week was our partner hypothesis model testing, and our team consists of myself, George Aguirre, Marta Herrera, and Heather Zimmer. As always, a quick update on Sendura Now, what it is. Sendura Now is an app that will securely connect highly skilled personal care providers with customers through a mobile app that offers competitive prices, high quality, flexibility, faster service anywhere, anytime. This week we interviewed 5 gurus, bringing our total year to date to 27. Since we were focusing on the partnerships and the partner hypothesis that we had, there was no need to go and discuss any of this with our customers, so we had 0 customer interviews for this week. As we move on to our business model canvas, you will see that there was one change that we did make for this week under our key partners. We have circled it here, and the change was that we updated it to add the hospitality business. So we focus this week on the specific Airbnb company. So looking at the benefits that it provides and potential additional revenue that it could bring forth to our personal care providers. So that was the only change that we've made to our business canvas for this week. So what did we learn? So from our personal care provider findings, we did find that 78% of our gurus provided positive responses to this week's questions around our partnerships. 100% of those gurus are truly concerned with their customers and focus on quality and happiness of their customers. So it's not just about the money that they're making, but also just they really want to make sure that their customers are excited about going back to them and are happy and can spread and their positive thought toward the company and bringing in additional business for the gurus. Also, suppliers were identified as the most important key factor. This meaning that the suppliers of the products that they buy. So, for example, for the hairstylists, we were like the shampoo companies. Also, for the massage individuals, the ones that they get their chairs, the beds from, things like that. So overall, the supplier partnership was something that all of them felt was a very, very important, it was the most important thing that they needed to focus on and agreed with. Personal care providers were also open to having a partnership with the Airbnb owners. So this was a new one for us. So we've really been looking at how do we bring additional revenue via our system, our app, to the personal care providers, and that potential linkage of the Airbnb owners to our providers is one way that we could get additional business for the personal care providers. So those were some of the findings that we had for this week. For customer findings, as discussed before, there was no interviews for any customer findings. For next steps, focus on identifying additional key partners. So we did have some identified again earlier per our business model canvas, but we know that as we're progressing with this business idea, we need to really focus on seeing if we're missing any. So again, for like this week, we added the hospitality business. So that was an additional key partner. So continue to look at those, and then understand some of the loyalty programs at key partners. So for example, one of our key partners we identified was the payment apps or the online payment companies. So like our example was Venmo transaction discounts. So those are some of the things that we really need to focus on, so that way we can incorporate into our business model. And then continue to work with our providers that have performed their services at clients' homes to try to search for additional information and see how we could change our app to really adapt and potentially bring that additional service, and not just to the homes, but to other locations as identified, like the Airbnbs and stuff like that. And then also focus on identifying incentives for the providers and the customers, which is very important because that is going to be one of the methods for us to continue to grow our business with Sendura Now, and even open the doors to new business. So that was our presentation for this week. Thank you very much. And that's it.